stand in different shit. And let me just ask you a question. If a nigga felt that way, like if Sean really felt that way about Puff, and we see some of the shit that Puff is alleged of doing, his capabilities, how powerful he is, maybe he been wanting to say some of this shit, but he know if he say it, it's gonna come with ramifications. Cool. So now that Jay got this nigga, let me tell y'all what I've been wanting to say for a long time. Niggas do that. No, he's the president of a country. I think there's a lot of people that may feel safer now that Puff is in jail. Is he a president or he's the prime minister? Prime minister of the country. So here's the thing. It's the prime minister of a country. You know, there's eyes on him. And on top of that, it could miss a potential sponsorships even being looped up into some bullshit like that. Even if he decided to take the charge and he went there and took it, and him and Puff had an understanding that he would come out. Now he has to be, because he's representing the whole country, he has to be able to take a stance that it's not condoning the shit that Puff is accused of. And I'm not going to ask for more honorability from Sean. Like, exactly. Like, he's the last person that got approved even more on the moral side of things. Like, he did it. He did it. And who he was then is not who he is today. So I don't have to stand on whatever I was on back then. I have a greater responsibility today. I don't even want to speak too much more on Sean because he ain't the story. Yeah, fuck this bullshit. Bullshit. Sean doesn't feel how he want to feel. They saying that Jennifer Lopez is possibly going to be called to testify about that shit back then too.
The event at Club New York.
Yeah, well, there's a witness that's saying recently, that lady that got, hey, he shot me. I saw him shoot. So we'll do with that what you want. She said that. But let's not act like, old story. They still talking about the Pac shit. Yeah. So, what's old in this instance? Nothing. Everything is called the carpet. Everything's going to be called the carpet. And he's going. They got him. They got you, buddy. It's over. It's over. Like, I don't really have the dodge on. No, true. Does it put you in a position because it puts me in absolutely I want to be clear. No, listen. All right, go ahead. Does it put you in a position because you had a friendship with this guy? Right? Does it stop? I'm going to let Justin. Y'all got to stop doing that up here, too. But it came off that part we're going to stop doing. I'm going to start correcting it. No, I didn't. Oh, okay.
I feel like it was more like a business relationship.
I'm very clear in where I stand and where people stand with me professionally. I'm clear on how this business works. It ain't a surprise to me. I'm clear with why people invite me around, want me around, call the phone, text me. I've been on the other side of that. I know where my value lie. I know what I can do for other people, brands, and companies. I know how I'm seen. We're not friends with nobody. My friends are my friends. Those of you out there, you know who you are. We text. You know where it is. Enough of the public posturing. We did that last time with fucking Tyrese. That's not my friend. I don't use that word like that. These are professional relationships. Some of these niggas are really fly. And I'm fans of some of these people. Outside of that, y'all know it's tough to get me out of the crib. Nigga, is you coming to dine with me? Like, what are we doing here?
And when Puff was having a party, everyone wanted to go. Everybody was there. But when I was at Puff's last party, Quincy Jones was there. Mary J. Blige was there. Everybody was there. Everybody's there.
Quincy, a lot of your stories.
Coincidence.
He was in the basement. Yo, Quincy don't pop up in the shit. Sorry. Yo. Secret. Take good care. One of the verses was about Mel. Old ass nigga. And why you was on the Cisco tour?
No, we are not diverting the fucking attention.
I thought about that on that Patreon. We were talking about our tours. I was like, what are you doing on that damn tour?
I'm not talking about it right now because you're going to laugh at me and I don't feel like it right now. Maybe hour two.
All right, come on. No, they wouldn't count. This is hour two.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck you, Reddit. Damn it. I can't do anything. Leave that shit in the past.
Puff. So I feel for the people who have not broken the law or committed a crime that have their lives affected by this. Like, I do feel for his kids. I feel for some of the innocent parties that have to be subject to all this shit. I do.
Yeah. His kids.
But I also feel the same way I say every girl need a good girlfriend, like a good one. Not the ones that y'all be out here running around. The good one that's gonna really tell it to you. So do men. That's a fact. For sure. So do men. And I get that that's tough when you as powerful and as wealthy as Puff. I understand that that's tough. But somebody got to be able to tap you close to your bedroom door. You niggas' bathrooms be the size as the living rooms. Somebody got to be able to tap you, pull you to the side, and say, "Hey, big dog, this is crazy. You know what this ain't it. You know what? Hold up. Like, and I'm saying that at this low level I'm at. Once you the judge on the fucking View or whatever that was, The Voice, like you know.
Want to stop hair loss in its tracks? Hims.com. You can explore a range of options that work best for you, so you can grow visibly thicker and fuller hair. Get back your
How much big shit Puff has been a part of in the last 15 years. At any one of them levels, it was time for somebody to say, "Hey, enough, enough."
I mean, that just kind of.
It wasn't a matte red flag. It wasn't dark red.
That kind of speaks to the theories that people have that at this level, a lot of people are doing the same shit.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is the reason why there was no fucking system of checks and balances in his life is because there was a bunch of motherfuckers there with dirt underneath their fingernails, and they're worried right now.
Not just that, he feeds them.
True. Yeah, and yeah,
We keep forgetting that, the people that are around, they are around in a capacity that might be beneficial to them.
Get another job. You know what's get another job. You know what's fucked up in this area.
And eye opener is how much people seem like they fear him. I mean, you hear the story, you look at Puff, you hear the story of him going around slapping niggas, doing whatever he wants. And nobody, now that he's locked up, nobody is saying free Puff. They're not saying anything. There's nobody standing with him. Actually, people are showing signs that finally, or they're coming out, and it just goes to show how much power he had running around this industry. And you would never think it. I mean, you heard who his father was and stuff like that, but you just never think these things.
And I do think that let this be a loud lesson to whoever it applies to out there in the entertainment field. You niggas are mascots.
True. That's true.
It don't matter whether you a high-priced mascot, middle-class mascot, low-level mascot. You niggas are mascots, and you know who you mascot for. And the teams work in the front office, you'll get clipped. You'll get clipped. He ain't exempt. And I don't want to say that as if it negates any of the crimes he has committed, because there are crimes. I think you can acknowledge all the sides of this. There are crimes there, and you've maybe fucked with some of the wrong people, and somebody gonna learn you. It's your time now. You had a good run. For there to be 20 to 30 to 35 years of shit in question, you had a good run. He's facing life.
I think they even in how they play, they hit you with that too.
Yeah.
You can so that's the 98%. Because now you gotta start weighing your options. Like, dog, do I go to jail for life? Or do I do 7? You feel what I'm saying?
Everybody here does agree that he's doing something.
yes.
Yeah, I think.
So if he cops, do you think that he's going to start saying names?
It depends on what they want you to cop. Like that, we gonna play ball if you play ball. He's gonna get off world, right?
Valley guys are moving around the streets of Harlem, right? And it's showing them. I know it's yo, I'm saying something. Keep that over there. I don't know what did it get. I don't know what was said. No, he's smart.
And when was the client late today?
He's smart. It's a real thing. They can stand in the outside by yourself. I do this nigga really talk. I love this nigga. I'm keeping everything. All you know is Illuminati. You wasn't nigga talking to me at all. You was over there. You was minding your business. You wasn't talking about your trip. Smart. Yeah. Smart. Got it. Eyes open. Yes, sir. Sure. Y'all have to be more responsible. I cannot show. I mean, I can now. No, I can't. I believe it. I can't. I really see why that shit is so hard to believe. It's already 50, 60, $70 million a year, dog. That's why I'm like, man, and the other one, I don't care. So I can stay on safe. I'm going to stay for the other. I can't stand it. I can't. I don't feel like I'm calling my mother again. I wasn't 24 years old. Yes, I did. God would do that. I don't care what the book says. I said, I'm meaning this emotion to somebody that means a lot to. Talking is not talking. Second, I look like I'm doing too much. I get lost line. That's the only thing y'all can have to give the end of it. Y'all still have to give the end of it. I'm jealous of y'all. I'm gonna do this ad and we'll come back with a few questions. Sure. A few closer. That's why I'm just not, like, fuck sticking up. Like, yeah, you did that. You did that. What were you thinking? Too much. You're responsible for too much. Always trying to think you above the law. That's exactly everything. The process is what gets the nigga the job.
And also, it doesn't happen right away. It is a very gradual process. You know, it's just like it didn't start off being like these wild, days-long fucking orgies with fucking drugs and baby oil. It probably started off.
Two chicks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
It's 3 years jumping.
Exactly.
Like, and it's slowly turning. The more money you get, the more prestige you get. So you the more you get, more money. It's big. You keep doing it. Like I said, I'm talking about the heinous portion of him. I don't give a fuck how many orgies are. Really, I don't even care about the second one. I don't care nothing about how many niggas was in there, baby, all in the fucking streets. I don't care. I want to hear more about the crimes. And that's what I read some. It's the feds, so I assume that they have some. I do assume it's a Rico, so there's more people involved. Are we telling? Are we not telling? Will he be freed at some point? The shit that gets me, right? When the Cassie shit first came out, I read that whole shit, right? And to hear her in her depiction of what took place, this is when the tape. And when the tape dropped, and that shit was damn near a mirror image of how the accounting of events took place. Now it's like, damn, you gotta give 100% credence to everything that this girl is saying. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because niggas knew what was the nigga shit. Why pay her initially if she was a part of the trial? Because what happens is even the NDA doesn't supersede subpoenas. I got that one. So why the big? Because the team came out close. So at this time, you know, all I'm saying is true. You let a different level of material. Y'all was vacation, I was thinking, like, I told that baby it was after, stupid, I called and said, yo, dog, you, not doing that. Thanks for having music. Like, why is it that we haven't seen you anything now? So, it's like, you guys know what they're talking about. It's not true. Like, it's so stupid me in hindsight. He ain't got time to do interviews for music. I think that he knew something was coming down the pipeline. That's what he's saying. So it's the same way that gassy shit by the time that he was talking about that 6 months ago, time prior to. So it's a deadline for that law that they had. So to understand is you to be helpful, to not believe that this shit is real. We're going to allege that there's nothing criminal coming. So the past arrogance is the arrogance. I've been giving away, I've been paying shit off for years.
Decades.
Decades. And it was long so that's why he was giving the coaching back over the season. And to go back that I'm having decades, yeah. So now he's like, really been thinking, I've been cleaning all this shit up so many weekends. It ain't gonna stick. It's not enough out there to really hope to get some people. Now people can't come for yeah, exactly. I think the nigga really just believed he was untouchable, bro. It's just, it was a negotiation for the settlement for about 6 months with Cassie, and they basically told her to kick rock.
He went online and said, I'm completely innocent. And take that shit down.
And that was like the next day, or midnight or something, that law expired that she really could have given to my boss. Sorry, we're going to come back in that issue of sex trafficking. Anybody out there that is confused about it, and just see some male going to the radio that's turning on backs and just anyway. Y'all sound like y'all have the bread and you hold the shit today. I'm trying to get it.
Sound like they don't read.
There's no links. Yeah, they sound like they read bits and pieces of it. If you read it all, I promise you won't say those things. But it's time for my favorite part of the show. Sorry, it's a heavy hip-hop news week for this. Hey, that shit gotta keep coming right after some heat. But Prize Picks hit the #1 daily fantasy sports app in all of the land. Super easy and simple to play. All you need to do is select 2 or more players, look at their projected stat line, and pick more or less for your chance to win big. What's Tony? Right? Hey, not every time I pick. Every time I pick less. I ain't playing. Time is 6 was the rest. 10 RBIs, 3 home runs. And also, remember having that 50 games and 50 bases. And there's 50. Yes. 51 now. Yeah, that's it. Do it up. Yeah, 40 was the thing. And high school, man. What are you doing? Oh, well, I'm saying high school. I played. They hit a battle. Man, you pick one. You see the way.
You're the Jinx.
Yes. And we are in the thick of things in the NFL, in my fantasy league. I could get Sav off to an 0-3 start this week. Sav, I love you. Rest in peace, Fat Man Snoop. My dogs love you. Prayers go to your entire family. But this week, buddy, game's good. 0-3. I gotta do it. Anyway, we also have season-long picks on board. So I have Patrick Mahomes scoring 4,300 pass yards, Aaron Rodgers scoring 3,750 pass yards, and Tyreek Hill scoring 1,376 receiving yards. Aaron Rodgers anytime Alvin Kamara is healthy, Aaron Rodgers grabs up that. I know that was just years. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's right, you do not even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. $1
1 year of fantasy yard gets you 1 win on prize picks every week in September. That's right, only 1 yard gets you an automatic win every football weekend in September. There's 4 weeks of free W's, probably about 10 days left there. Now, don't miss this deal only on prize picks because it's gone when September ends. Don't forget to use your promo code JBB and run your game. Later on, I'll ask y'all about CJ Stroud. Sex trafficking, big man.
All right. So I'm going to read a couple of definitions of sex trafficking and then RICO. Sex trafficking is the act of using force, fraud, or coercion to compel someone to participate in commercial sex acts, usually in exchange for something of value. Examples of sex trafficking include a 14-year-old girl who's groomed online, or by a friend who convinces her to have sex with his friends in exchange for money, or a mother who allows her drug dealer to have sex with her daughter in exchange for drugs. So that's the definition of sex trafficking. So what is racketeering? I was wondering, racketeering. It's the participation in an illegal scheme, and the Organized Crime Control Act of 1970 established the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Statute, or RICO, as a way for the U.S. government to prosecute organizations contributing to criminal activity. Like fucking
Racketeering. Let me tell you what he did. He did that shit. Big man.
Okay, so USA Today just released an article basically talking about all of the charges and what it actually means. And so they interviewed a lot of legal professionals, law professors, and that sort of thing, and all of them concur that his goose is cooked, that his defense has an uphill battle trying to prove, against the charges that he's facing because of the fact that he took this show on the road. Like, that's the racketeering, that's the criminal enterprise part. And the fact that there were so many civil lawsuits prior to all of this happening, with people alleging coercion, with people alleging that he drugged me. And
that's where my side of this is. I think that they got enough people to say, hey, I didn't consent to none of that shit. That's it. And a lot of them get like, okay, speak a whole lot of them NDA.
It does.
To their office to get the NDA, you're not supposed to contact them. They're going to put all of them on his head. And clearly they got some footage, so they're probably getting footage. He's passed out people, said some crazy things. You are an artist, so you you are. And I'm also a promo officer.
Yeah. I mean, think about who's going to be subpoenaed. The nurses administering the IV drips. Can you imagine? Okay, so everybody's fucked up and tired after days long sex orgies, drugs, alcohol, etc. And then these nurses all come in with the IVs, strap them up, get them all, their fluids back up.
That's why. That part is why. That's part of the baby always tripping. No, not just that. It gets with wild and consensual. That's all we have.
Yeah.
We just had a wild and consensual. That's why that I'm waking you up at 9:30 a.m. saying, yo, I really need to strip your health with me.
And I can guarantee that he repeatedly hired the same nurse practitioners to come in and do this. And there's going to be stuff that they say, and this is just me guessing, but there's going to be stuff that they say that they witnessed there that they do not feel was on the up and up, but hey, okay, I say it. Okay, why?
I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's the thing. I think it's this. I seen that nigga get a high beat. It's so beautiful.
No, let me say something.
The sun shining, towel on, fucking getting the massage. Listen, I get high beats.
Same.
If I spent too much time in the strip club last night, I had an IV guy come over in the morning. The IV people didn't seem good to have before. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying by the time the IV person get there, the fun was had. The public opinion piece.
So
Most people don't, right? And then most people are getting IVs because they had a wild night of drugs, partying, dehydration, etc., etc. We drinking and we drunk. A lot of times that drinking and drugging is voluntary and consensual. So that's the piece that's getting fucked up. Like,
it's almost like, yo, and again, it could have happened, it may not have happened. Like, yo, I'm forcing you to take these drugs, right? So that's where the
gray area is.
yeah,
Give me your drugs, not tell you what kind of
That's right.
and yeah, I'm handing you a bottle, not knowing you take pills in a bottle.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like
stuff
stuff
like
like
that.
that.
Like fucking alcohol with a sugar. That shit feel great.
No, it's 54.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 94.
And when it comes to, you know, I just go back to like Hollywood and LA. When it comes to these kinds of debaucherous, you know, events happening, the ancillary staff that comes in, they really have my name is Bennett and I ain't in it kind of fucking attitude. They come in, you pay them an exorbitant amount of money to fucking strap you to an IV, like $1,000 per person. You sign some waivers and it's like, all right, bye. But I did see some shit. I'm gonna chuck that in the back of my mental Rolodex, and whenever it.
Welcome to DraftKings Casino, the home of blackjack. Get in on the thrill of the hits, the split, the double digit. Enjoy the largest library of blackjack.
It applies. It applies. It fucking applies right now. It applies right now. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets subpoenaed. It's not necessarily going to be the people who filed these suits and what artists, et cetera, said. It's going to be ancillary staff that witness things. And that is security, and that drivers, and that's going to be the fascinating shit.
Yes, that's what I'm arguing about too. I mean, people that is
No.
the chef and the housekeeper, security people, security, all of those people, the kids, they're trying to tie some of the kids up in this shit.
They are. They are.
See, a mass of stuff is tricky. I live with my sons. My son, my sons were 17, 15, 14. I've been with party. My son had girls on me. Sure. They would have put that on me or him. Or they would have put around. My son was 15, 14. And I had girls on me that were of age. And my son had fun. Now they look down on me.
Yes, because your son is minor.
And I
Can't
work
consent.
He cannot say they could flip it.
Very much so.
Shit, man. It's tough. It's not an uphill battle, and then I just think that the gray areas don't necessarily bode well for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he could literally be gray areas. It could be some of the shit where he didn't do it or whatever the case may be. But no, nigga, you did these three things. We're gonna give you a whole.
I think the problem again goes back to the fact that they confiscated bad footage. So I don't know how there might be gray areas that are so gray.
They're not
In
something.
normal circumstances would be gray, but
It could still be great.
they said camera angles all over each individual bedroom. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that may be gray area in a normal circumstance, but when we talk about billionaires with assets and fucking media companies, that's all taken. So it needs to be
Look, what they gonna
good
do?
on you.
Me and Park found three chicks on the we just having a time. Now, we had a slice. Who's to say now, 20, 30 years later, nah, that wasn't me. I was drug. I was this, I was that. There's still some gray areas in that, even in that.
You know what it is that bothered me and
It's scary, bro.
it's very scary in the lifestyle back then. So the lifestyle back then was different, scary. Like even when you say if a girl get mad and or a woman get mad and she like in a argument, she doesn't. Every time I want that whole 10 seconds when the score pictures that I'm sorry, what I said about the black people scared. All that shit that you doing that. So even if black don't
Don't do that. I'm agreeing with what you're saying.
Even if you have an argument, you stop your belief. Like these days it's looked at as either kidnapping or like that shit is crazy. not saying and we making a face with it. I feel like that's kind of a blessing. Some of the accusations of these. Yeah, I think you argue with your girl and say don't leave. I'm not minimizing it, but hell, they door shut the private jet. No, these things happen. These things happen when you argue with your wife or your girlfriend. You go downstairs and stop her from leaving or getting into the car, close the car door. You're not intending to kidnap her. It is a crime. You know what I'm saying? And that yeah, and I'm separating because I agree with Park. I'm not talking about this. Yeah, I'm not about either. I'm not talking about in this situation. I think a lot of people are trying to take the experiences that they went through that are fairly benign and apply because it's the horrendous shit that he was doing. If you read the details, that's fixing the mind. That's fixing the mind. That's what society is doing. That's not what niggas is doing. Society is doing that because it's easy to point the picture. If you participate in things like that, you can just be a nigga that hit like. Yo, stop. Nigga, I might have did that, and this was a crime. This is what I was doing. So if she changed her mind and decided to go to the police, I can go to jail. That's what you're starting to think of. Yes. Yeah, but then that means that we were too wrong society, nigga. Yes. There's a lot of white men. Man, y'all niggas is all homies. There's a lot of white men that do the bullshit. There's a lot of people that do these things and we don't look at them in any way or we know it's not highlighted. Okay, so flip two things. Pardon me, I'm not done. People, it's easy for somebody to just wake up one day and watch something and decide to change their experience that you have with them. Even if you say, yo, come on, girl, like, nah, come on. That's all. I told the nigga no, and he's like, these things are gray areas that people don't want to talk about. You just have to abide by society's rules and just accept it because it's where it's going. It doesn't make it right. And it's fucked up, too. Fucked up. I'm not talking about, I don't do it. Obviously, the shit that I read, it's been a long time. This shit that he's been going through, and he's been doing, not going through, he's been doing to people. So, nigga, if you did it, you gotta weigh that. I'm just talking about just everyday people that experience these things that's affecting the waking up to change exactly what happened, and we're gonna go with that and go with that. That's how I feel about that. I'll let you talk. Sleep that out. Yeah, just repeat it until you heard. You're right. I love this market.
You did two things right here when you were talking about. There's a lot of what about this and what you're talking about. There's like, white men can get away with certain things that nigga can't get away with, and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, there may be a double standard, and that's something that fucking sucks, but it is a reality. There's that. The other thing that's happened is our understanding and vocabulary has changed and expanded as time has gone on for people to understand that something that might have been a very uncomfortable and experience that they didn't necessarily have the words to describe. As time goes on and you have time to process, and then also your vocabulary and understanding expands, then you are able to actually vocalize what happened to you. So, listen, I agree. It can be very uncomfortable for somebody who thinks that an experience that they had with another person was on the up and up and completely consensual and stuff like that, only to find out that they did not view it that way. But the reality of the situation is, at that point, it is up to that person to listen to what that other person's account was, because they might have had blinders onto the situation or not really understood that what they were doing was, for lack of a better word, wrong. Like, I can't tell you how many times I ended up in that. When it came to being a woman in this industry in the late 90s, early 2000s, it wasn't just accepted that shit was going to happen to you. It was expected. And it was also expected that you keep your fucking mouth shut. It was expected that if you said anything, nobody was going to listen to you. And so you just found a way to survive. Some women served other women up on a platter like fucking tadpoles. Better you than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was survival of the fucking fittest. And that's the reality. But now things have drastically changed. Our concept as a society as to what consent means has drastically changed. And it has forced people to come to terms with the fact that their behavior may not have always been on the up and up with how they've engaged with other folks.
Hey, shit. Hey guys. One of my seats are long next tickets. Okay, I'm in the Christmas game. Congratulations. That's fine.
You guys, I love words.
Yeah, right. No. I said I agree with everything she just said. No, she does right. Yeah, they signed us. She just was like, don't do that. None of that. Everybody's wife should walk away. Listen, get consent. Get consent. You niggas think I was too cute. Get the consent. Hey, look at you. Think I'm flirting something. Y'all got so much money to trigger it. Y'all got only little reasons why you get the consent and won't get the consent. No, you can't fucking barricade doing it. You can't truck your way to consent. Yeah, the drugs is going to be the additive to the vibes, not to fucking get it done. Yeah, I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm trying to. Y'all legs keep shaking. Y'all need to urge your camera. What? What's that? What you asking me something? So, no, I'm not right. So, yeah. I mean, you know, we outnumbered here. Society. We outnumbered tremendously. I guess what y'all saying that misrepresent yourself. The nigga didn't do that shit. But you keep mixing the two. We're not talking about that nigga when we talk. We're not talking about what you are talking about. We're not doing anything. So when niggas, black men specifically, start getting in the, oh man, that's just scary. And that's just, oh my God, it's too, that's what we're not. Yeah, that may be true. Yes. But three other reasons, I don't know if that correlate to now. It doesn't correlate with him. What he did, what he's accused of, niggas is not bringing women up here or beating them in hotels or dragging them down and like that. Niggas is not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, act like shit for at least 15 minutes before I even know that you for real about this. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take this nicotine and you have to take man to revive you. I'm saying. What the fuck is I'm talking about? I'm cute, nigga. I ain't cute. Bro. I said that, bro.
Why you over there? Why you over there?
Yeah. The niggas, that's why I want all the niggas to stop being stupid. So now we can talk about the women. If we can. I mean, niggas is doing it like they on. You niggas is bugging. I ain't gonna hold you. And I ain't the bad. Ain't nobody subpoenaed me. I ain't coming in to talk. I ain't never seen them do that with you. I want to repeat that. Because I think that's whack too. When niggas said high water, and now you just roll up with the high water. Yeah, you ain't never seen it. I've never seen none of that. But I read enough to see. Yeah, it's going to be a hard few. Going to be a hard few. For me, that's another piece off the chessboard. You need to take yourself off the chessboard. Y'all do. I'm sitting on strategize. Okay. Listen, I agree with everything else. Okay. Alright, so let's look. What else we got? Come on, future drop, future mixtape. I know it's burning your soul. Come on. It's burning my soul. I'm ready to listen to it. You are listening. So, okay. Future did drop his mixtape. Third project this year. I was still a year. I gave him a listen. I was still a couple lessons. I started this one. Give him a quick look. It's cool. I didn't need it after the two masterpieces, in my opinion, that he dropped earlier this year. I wasn't mad at it, but I was good on my future for the year.
after before trust you, and still don't trust you. So I didn't agree with the law. That's still the hard work. It's an actual thing. So bring up here to something maybe this is taking it back to like older sound or something. What's called around for that word? Future stuff to me. The way to get it because he's seven. So that's really my only takeaway. This one. This thing to me, first half of quality, next thing, this is the to me, I see it too fast. Too fast. I'm saying too fast. This is something really it's a big thing. Did you? Thank you. They get music for the rest of the year. For the next 5 years. You just want to tie Kevin Lyle stepping down to bullshit. Awesome jobs. And I think Kevin Lyle's stepping down. Just need some music industry shit what's going on and reshuffling of some shit. Just want to take a I don't think it's related. I'm shocked. So just it's for me, it's so I'm fire. Y'all ain't about to get a whole lot of I think that's bad too. If I'm in any artist on the band, I ain't doing shit out. That's how I fuck my career. But take that same stance. Sometimes if I'm an artist on the band, and big dogs ain't dropping, I'm gonna try to put some shit out. I'm gonna try to get out there. If nobody wants to drop, all right, cool. Drop it over there or that relationship's better. Yeah, true. Other than that, I'll probably not get your money your budget or something. Yeah, but it's probably gonna look like a real nasty. Don't show like how hard it. I would take that as take the initiative to make me want to. Hey, look, if y'all big dog don't want to drop, let me get on y'all radar. Y'all want something to drop. Y'all looking for this, so let me go out here on the internet or let me go some freestyle, whatever I can do. What you gonna cut y'all? What you gonna do? The second drop, but now I'm gonna get y'all to some time when we got some heat right here. Let's go get behind this one since nobody else wants to drop. I don't know them 2 songs with Brown Sky Flash Roger. Everybody in love with them. I love them. I went to this, came back to some shit that and guess what? The late one did. The late one did. So you should be great if you do it. They went in some more artistic, vibey, hot shit. You know the kids love them. It's sold already. So you may not put him in that premiere A's list, but some niggas with some buzz that I ain't gonna get. Y'all go for it now. That's Atlantic. That's Warner. Shit, I might feel like that on your coast right now too. I ain't gonna lie. You can't feel good if you're music. It's bad. It's bad. It's only 6 of y'all making it feel good. It's bad. I think
downfall of major labels was inevitable, but
Yeah.
it's not good for music. It's not good for music.
It's not good for music at this level, major league. Yeah, yes, I'm it's all big. Because again, I want to say that I didn't know to the video two quarters together. I don't know. All of this is above my pay grade, and all of the fucking legend executives from my time there moved them. So it's everything going on. I don't know, but I'm just saying, independent music maybe counts for, I think I said it's 3% of music consumption.
I forgot what it is, but yeah, it's not high, but it's higher than
It's
it
high.
has been.
Yeah, it's high enough for them to project it in the next 10 years. What if it says 7? Like when I got to Spotify during all the podcast shit, them niggas was like, yo, y'all get this podcast shit to 2%. We great. You get it to 5%, everybody in here, we gone. So it don't take much. So I mean, I do think that's great for independent acts. For y'all that have the hopes and dreams of the major label system as we knew it, I think is over.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree with that.
This looks like a major consolidation play.
I think
And they've been consolidating in front of our faces.
Yeah, but like the absorption of like Atlantic Records underneath the, I guess, Universal umbrella, and then what happens? Elliot and Lucian, like, control
most of the
50.
Depop has no selling needs. Sell your clothes and keep more of the money you make. Sell what you don't wear.
You 30-50% of the fucking
35.
yeah.
I think it's horrible for music in general, though. The music business.
But I think that
Yeah,
Because there's no. I think gatekeeping is actually kind of good to some degree.
I agree with you.
Like without that, it's just the Wild Wild West. Everyone's throwing their shit up, and how do we know what is good or what is JV, what is excellent production, excellent music, excellent shit, or what is just some shit? It's hard to weed through. As somebody who goes and presses play on mad random shit on the fucking releases, it'd be a lot of bullshit up there. It'd be a lot of bullshit.
but you said, how do we know what's good and what's not? Like,
There's no bar.
There's no bar.
There's no bar anymore, is what he's saying. And you are the unicorn. We are the unicorns that are going to listen.
Yeah, we go to listen.
Okay.
yeah, but even in
You
that,
have to weed through a lot of bullshit to get to the good shit.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Gatekeeping major label systems is good
okay.
because at least
Gotcha.
you knew there was some brand behind it. I know if it comes out on TDE, if I know it comes out on whatever
I get it.
label, this is probably going to be of a certain quality.
Yeah.
If it's all
if
independent,
that dope got a certain stamp on it, you know what it's hitting.
yeah.
Exactly. Like I say with the old Def Jam record label vinyl, that meant something. That's a stamp.
This is going to be of a certain quality.
Yeah.
I got it now.
But listen, what y'all thought it was just going to be the artist? We've been saying here for years that the artist is getting their money from places other than music.
True.
Maybe y'all thought it was only the artist. But the music business has found out that we get our money elsewhere.
Yeah.
But that's the music business fault. That's the part that trips me up. The artist was forced to go get their money elsewhere because they wasn't getting paid from the music titles. So y'all made them go get money elsewhere, are mad that they're not getting money from music here, and now y'all leave music to go and get the money elsewhere.
Or in this system, the artists have always been designed to get their money from elsewhere. It's never been the case where the music business itself has to get the money from elsewhere.
Right, but before
The music business
artist was
right
still
now
getting
is
some money.
having a seizure. It's swallowing itself. I'm with you that it's their fault. Agreed. But all they're ever going to do is observe and regulate.
Adapt.
Yeah, the music business has always been reactive. I was watching a clip with Gilbert Arenas. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas, NBA Joe Budden. And he was saying how, damn, who was that? Ron Artest or somebody did the two headbands. Ben Wallace. Somebody did the two headbands, different color. The NBA banned it, and then came out with the NBA multicolored headbands. Allen Iverson had the sleeve he was wearing. They banned it only for the NBA to turn around and then sell the sleeves. Same with the leg strap that Tracy McGrady made, the knee, all of that shit. So, I mean, music business is the same shit.
All of these people are getting their money from tech and IPOs. They out of here. They going. They don't need us to drop anymore like back in the day. So now niggas ain't dropping. Yo, I miss the days, we old. So
I don't know.
but back in the day, albums dropped.
I know.
Yeah.
And we're excited about that.
But now the artists have so much money because they're getting money from ancillary places that you can't force it.
I think that's cap.
Yeah,
I think that's cap. That's
not
all
all.
cap.
I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying
Most of them.
yeah, true.
Most of
True.
them. You talking about the 6, 7, 8
Yeah,
niggas?
I'm talking about
Yeah.
That ain't
But those are the niggas that be keeping the lights on in the building. No,
not anymore. Is
I
what
just
I'm
think
saying.
I think it's bad business. Niggas is dissing homeboy, Elliot. I think he came in with a business model that all of you high paid niggas, I can't see a value in y'all no more. Y'all got to get the fuck out. That's what happens in corporate. You bleed money. In corporate, what happens is the first thing you cut when your company starts doing bad is expenses. You niggas is getting the fuck out of it. I can't put a nominal fee on what you bring here outside of your relationships, because that's what everybody got. Put a dollar amount on this person's office. And if I can't, you
That's
gotta
not-
go.
I'm not going to all the way disagree.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
From a business perspective.
Yes. So I'm not disagreeing with you. Some of the chatter comes from the episode of Succession would go different if the head of this company for the last 90 years gets to send his son to go be the head of that company, which is supposed to be our competition.
True. I agree with that.
A lot of chatter is coming from that.
I agree with that. That's
There's
true.
also a lot of chatter, I won't say much more, about how Elliot Grange is going about taking the position, hostile takeover. It's not.
Respectful.
But
I can believe it.
But you hostile to people that have been here
that
for
built this
30,
place.
40
They built the
years.
building.
They built this. 1, 2. I can't say that. Just imagine if your dad was your dad and somebody here was trying to knuck if you buck. Nigga, I'm telling my father.
No, I get it. But think about this. Do you think there's some...
There's people that was being groomed for that
I
position
can believe that. Yeah.
that are now looking. There are people that
Might be unemployed.
there are people that got to go do it again. The same way artists got to go do it again. Now there are execs that got to go do it again. And some of these people are extremely bright, so I don't doubt that they will. But they're going to pop up in another content media share type of something. They're going to move to what it's moving to, which is tech.
But the music...
Everybody's in the tech business.
Yes.
Or you a mascot. We in the tech business. It's all tech.
True. But so under the guise that it's the tech business, don't you think you got to get rid of the old antiquated way of thinking about the music business and bring somebody newer in that is more receptive to the tech transition?
Well, they can bring whoever they want in because the musicians is never going to do what all the actors did and stop.
Yeah.
So now all of the people, the labels that control your rights, which is again why I have always fought for rights and independence, so I could negotiate my own shit, versus a label representing or having your rights and now taking all of y'all rights and going over here with it and we make a deal. So now Universal just got a new deal with Meta. Meta is everybody. Fucking, it won't be the last. It's going to be a lot of more deals popping up like that. And those are the artists that you're going to see get some type of something going. There's going to be a few of them. There's going to be a few that they'll make an example of this new way of doing
Do you
things.
correlate that with people dropping on Instagram now?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
I think that was guinea pigging the situation. What does this look like? I don't think that's good, also. Because if I want to go listen to the Kendrick Lamar song, I got to go to Instagram. As opposed to
It's from the business side as opposed to what?
my library of music.
But look, from the business side, Instagram, all right, so now you got a Spotify, you have Apple, you have Tidal, wherever else, they have whatever subscriber base they got. I go through this deal with Meta, who has WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. How many hundred millions of users right there?
No, I get it.
Billions probably, I don't know. But, so now we launched the song over here. It's like the evolution of streaming.
No, I get it. I get it.
From the business
I don't think it's user friendly, I guess, is ultimately what I'm saying.